Last time on Dark Souls 3. There we go. You win, Mr. Edux. Edux? Edux Gunder. Edux. Alright. Let's go in here because I do not trust. What? Shanalot, you bitch. That looks like the. Oh. That's definitely a dead giant. Okay. We're gonna go down there and talk to who I presume is Shanalot. Or the Fairy Queen. Not the Fairy Queen for real, but there's our crestfallen warrior. Alright. Let's hit up some dialogue. This is very interesting. Huh.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper.
Yeah, you are.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Trying to listen to what she's whispering. She's not really whispering, she's chanting. Trying to listen to what she's chanting. Let's see. So, Vigor's gonna help our HP. Attunement will be our FP. I am not sure what FP stands for. Not gonna lie. Required to use spells and skills. Okay, good. Use the Ashen Estus Flask. Okay, or rest in bonfire to replenish. One's metal or will to live. Character dies when this reaches 0. Use the Estus Flask or rest in bonfire to replenish. So I still don't know what it's called, but while we're here, let's get rid of the explanation here. So we're all used to this by now. At least I am. You may not be, but let's break it down. So you got HP, FP. FP is this magic, kind of what attunement used to be. It looks like, but a little different, with some different functionality. We still have stamina. Equip load, which I'm sure will break down to a percentage for encumberment. We got our poise, item discovery, our weapon damages, defense. It looks like a new ailment over in the resistances section. You see bleed, that's always been there. Poison, curse. The new one that I'm seeing is Frost. And we're still getting attunement slots, so I wonder if we were to... Yeah. So attunement levels FPN attunement slots over time. Okay. That's cool with me. So, with that being said, our current weapon...
Farewell, Army of the Flames.
Thank you. Let's take a look at our weapon here. Oh, sweet. I don't have to actually look at the weapon anymore. Sweet! Alright, so it's a curved sword, paired, so there are two of them. Types of skill you may perform. Performing skills consumes FP. So we are seeing... Oh, god dang. Nope, nope, nope. Go back over here. This will be a dexterity scaling weapon. Yeah. So for now... And we do have a straight sword. It's not going to be that great, though. I wonder, however. At the moment, I'm going to stick with the higher physical defense shield. Just because we want that physical defense at the moment. We have no new rings. No new swords, but we have confirmed that our current sword is a dexterity weapon. Sorry, been a long day, everybody.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords, to Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Very well. Then touch the take nourishment from thee.
Alright. We can get up to 20, boosting that attack. Like I said, I'm going with more of a... I imagine we'll be able to respec if anything comes up, but... at the current moment, I think we're going to stick with either a dex build, or go with more of a quality build. So, I'm actually going to boost dexterity 2 and bring vigor up as well, because you can never have too much. Well, yeah. Yeah. So, vigor 2, dex 2, vitality. Yeah, okay. So, dex 2, vigor 2. We're gonna say yes. Sweet. You can toggle to a simple view. That's pretty cool.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless, I will show thee how. Ashen One. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright. So I imagine I'm going to plunge this sword down into there. End up going to Lothric. Or be able to warp. To Lothric. Let's go talk to this mofo.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to lick the fire. Not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would look.
You a wimp. It's done this way. What? What?
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Sweet. Andre from Dark Souls 1. Awesome. Glad to see him back.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would. There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down. Another matter. Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned. Oh, by the by, if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well? Huh?
Alright. So it seems Andre will be fixing our Estus, or upgrading our Estus flasks this time around.
Weapons and protection, but when they're use it, but should I'll hammer them back. They take no pleasure in breaking, so.
Whoa, okay. And that's pretty cool. So you can change your allotment here. No Estus Flask. Is this free? Cool. Alright. Very cool. I can tell just by looking at him. Andre and I are going to be good friends.
Direct, simply, but pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
So, one thing this seems to be doing for me is kind of solidifying the fact that Lordran and Drang Lake were the same place. Now I'm just speaking right off the bat here, obviously, so I've gone too far into it. But Andre was in Lordran, Firelink Shrine was in Drang Lake, and now Andre is in Firelink Shrine. So if A equals B and B equals C, I mean, he was dead, so he would have to, well, I guess maybe he wasn't dead. But either way, I would imagine that he was either dead or close to dead. I mean, if you go off my last Dark Souls 1 playthrough, Andre was dead. So, either way, I'm leaning towards Firelink Shrine and Drang Lake being the same place. It's not a bad thing. Ooh, who this is? What?
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
Alright, so it seems that the Shrine Handmaid is going to be our kind of starting merchant here. Man, I'm so tired I keep yawning and I apologize. Let's see, tower key. Key to the dilapidated tower behind the shrine. Key to the dilapidated here. Decrepit. They're pretty similar words, but it's kind of strange that they would change it. Maybe they just wanted to use more words. Key to the decrepit tower behind Firelink Shrine, which leads to the bell tower. The bell tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to the true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. No unkindled can ever truly claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Gain the strength of flame and increased max HP until death. With the strength of fire, the summoning signs of unkindled become visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation, but beware, the embers may also attract invaders. Alright, so embers, that's what I was wondering. Embers are going to be our kind of multiplayer, who's-he, what's-its. Okay. We can buy the white sign soapstone, online play item, create a co-op summon sign, be summoned to another world as a phantom through your sign, and defeat the area boss to gain the strength of flame. The nature of Lothric is murky, unclear. The white sign soapstone allows unkindled to assist one another. Okay. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to last bonfire used for resting, or to the shrine bonfire. Or, as strange as it says or, so we're gonna have to test this out and see. I think it's just a choice. Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, their previous owners' strong urge to seek bonfires enchants their bones with a homeward instinct. Cool. Online play item, dried finger with multiple knuckles, used to strengthen connection to other worlds, allowing the summoning of a third phantom, but also a second dark spirit. Also makes the summoning of a dark spirit occur earlier. Use with caution. Good to know. Short sword. I think we're gonna want one of those. A little extra damage. And I've always been a fan of the short swords. And still a dex weapon, which is cool. There's the scimitar. We'll have to look. I can't remember what weapon we're using.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash.
Umbral ash.
With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
Okay, so it seems to me that it will bring her umbral ash and her, of course I'm just guessing at this point, and it's kind of useless, but her inventory should...
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers. And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
You creepy.
Ashen One, bring with... Is it not...
Not that creepy.
Ashen One.
Let's take a look at the sword we're using here. And actually we're going to stick with it because it's giving us a little bit more, well, the damage increase wouldn't matter. So we got Andre, the Maiden. Looks like there's one dude up there. Let's go check it out. Well, damn. Where this goes though. Oh. Already been there. nuts, no legs.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my child corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look.
You look like you got charred, son. Also, what are those?
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Foreshadowing? I think so.
Knowest thou of our so I'm. Knowest thou?
Alright.
I'm.
Just giving you a chance to say something different.
Do not be away over long.
Okay. Well, sorry about your legs. Alright. Each one of these seems to be a little different. Let's take a look at them real quick. This one has candles all around it, and the cloth. Looks very, comfortable. Saint Aldrich of the Deep. Okay. So this is how we're going to tell. So this is the dark dude. So he's got like a cloth on his chair. Probably because he's all goopy. Which you can see how wet this cloth is. So that's where my bet's going. Oh, you can read the engravings on the back. Ludleth the Exiled. So his seems pretty normal. Pretty chill. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. This must be the dude. His chair looks charred and still burning. Like, it looks like it's still on fire, basically. And then we have this one. This one, I saw this earlier, kind of what gave me the idea. Watchers of the Abyss. Okay, so this is the Watchers of the Abyss. There's one chair for like 20 dudes. But you can see, oh man, that's awesome. Every single one of these swords, those are Artorias swords, Artorias great swords, Artorias. Yeah, sorry, I forgot there for a second. I was like, what the fuck is his name? Alright, and then finally, Yorm the Giant of the Profaned Capital. Just in case you were wondering. So what's interesting, his is big, of course, but that one way up there, these both seem to be, well, they all seem a little smoldery. Okay. We went down this way already. I'm sure I'm missing something. This area doesn't seem big as much as it just seems confusing. Alright, very well. Put the coiled sword in.
Ashen One, produce the mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the Lord.
Yeah.
To Lothric, where the Ashen One, so I will show the Ashen One. Farewell, may the flame.
Bye. Yeah, so Cemetery of Ash, High Wall of Lothric. Were we here already? No. Okay. So we are going to warp, of course, here soon. But until then, I'm going to cut this episode here. Thanks for tuning in to Jerimasha's streams. We will see you next time for some more Dark Souls 3. In the meantime, have a wonderful evening. Bye!